Hello ladies and laddies, I'm Newts. This will be a short video because I wanted to get this info out as soon as possible as my video on the salvage warp has some now obsolete information. I may have jumped the gun announcing rule set changes for Flushed Away because, well, we're changing the rules again. To quickly summarize, Salvage Warp is a way to skip running the gauntlet, the longest level in Flushed Away's story mission. Because of the nature of the skip bringing us outside a level, in other words, we start the level without really completing it, it raised some questions about how we would treat it in regard to other skips like Flying Dutchman, the skip that allows us to complete Race with the Rats early, or Jar or Fly skip, where we complete the level not with a developer exit or checkpoint exploit, but rather simply jumping under an invisible wall to skip a loading zone. Despite the fact that all of these skips are quite different, they are inherently the same in function, so therefore we are lumping them all together as the same type of level skip, even though for the previous two we still stayed in the level to complete them, and for Salvage Warp we exit the level before completion. These skips will be categorized as pseudo-level skips, as we still have to be within the level in order to skip it. There is a way to perform a full level skip, where as far as we understand you die during the cutscene with the jammy dodger before it takes you to a level, and if you save and get soft locked, you skip going into a level entirely. Whenever that trick is figured out, that will be given the title any % unrestricted, but until then, that's on the back burner. One step below that eventual category is what the pseudo-level skips will be included in, called any % no full level skip. Though, until the former full level skip is found, this category will simply be called any %. This includes the 3 pseudo-level skips mentioned earlier, as well as any of the future skips that cut out almost an entire level, such as one that we know is possible in a good deed where there is a developer exit, but we have not yet figured out a way to get to it. There is also a third category that will become published on a leaderboard as soon as the community votes on the rules and gives it the green light, that being the any % no major skips category. The gist of no major skips in general is that you can't skip large chunks of levels, only the smaller and less impactful skips. This of course means no pseudo-level skips, but other skips not of the same caliber but still big enough to be considered major are also banned. The rules vary depending on the game, but once we have no major skips figured out, I will be working on a run for the category that showcases the route when the rules are established and agreed upon. Before anyone asks, no, there will not be a glitchless or skipless category. The 3 categories that will be put in place offer 3 different experiences for both the runners and spectators alike. The eventual any % unrestricted category showcases the full potential of how fast we can beat the game. So if it comes down to soft locking and resetting the game several times, it becomes quite boring to watch. Any % no full level skips, as it will eventually be named, but will for now stay as any %, shows how fast the game can be beaten without the soft lock skip because it allows for new things to be discovered that would otherwise be immediately obsoleted by the sheer power of full level skips, and it is interesting to watch for those who like shorter runs. Finally, any % no major skips gives viewers a true scope of what's being skipped in the former categories without making it fully normal gameplay. There are of course still skips, and it opens up more opportunities for runners who are more adept with movement optimization, as well as gives spectators who prefer longer runs the perfect viewing experience. Individual levels are a bit of a different case as they set the goal of completing one level as fast as possible, so they will remain unchanged until further notice. If it comes down to it, we can add a no major skips category to that as well. And that is what's happening in the Flushed Away speedrunning community. Like, subscribe, and turn on notifications because it really helps me out. I'm on the uphill for taking YouTube content more seriously, and my goal for the end of the year is 1,000 subscribers. All it takes is a click here and a click there, and then you're all set. My effort on videos will be more than worth your effort subscribing. That milestone will be a nice anniversary gift for my channel as it just turned 5 years old a couple weeks ago. Thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all later.